Hello everyone, this is the Man of Action, and this is actually being recorded, the audio at least, post footage. So with the new mic, I set it up a little bit wrong and it had some very low quality footage. And so I wanted to voice over this quest since you could only do it one time and I couldn't restart it. So here we go. So this is the Lumbridge Catacombs quest. And right now we're meeting with Xenia to start this quest. Now you'll see here that the chat kind of bugs out and closes on me while I'm talking to her. But essentially what's going on here is that the cultists of Zamorak, one of the main gods in the RuneScape universe, and it's being transferred here to the CraftScape, there's some cultists that took over this catacombs and has kidnapped someone that one of them used to work with. And so we're here talking to Xenia, and she has kind of been getting older and isn't as in her prime as an adventurer as she would like to be. And so she needs somebody to come down and help her. So we'll say, I'll help you. And we'll go down and start the Lumbridge Catacombs quest. This is a really good quest at the beginning because it gives you a lot of levels that can upgrade your combat, range, magic, all that in these early stages of the game. So we head down here and we will start doing the voiceover and reading the script. So here it is. So come on, Kaylee, we don't have forever. Look, Reese, are you sure about this? There must be some other way we can. We made a blood pact, Kaylee. The three of us are in this all the way. Yes, but do we have to take this, idiot? Yes, the blood pact. You read the book. Let me go. I didn't make any blood pact with. Shut up, Kaylee. You stay here. Guard the door. You come on. So we're in the catacombs. So Reese is the leader, and he is kind of manipulated and have all these people under duress. So together we can take them out. What is a blood pact? It's something Zamorakian cultists do sometimes, a way of swearing loyalty to their leader. A blood pact doesn't have real magical power, but that kind of thing can have great power over a person if they believe strongly enough, like the power of friendship. Yes. What's the plan of attack, Xenia? It looks like the cultists has a bow. The best way to deal with someone with a ranged weapon is to get close to them and attack with a bow. Okay, let's get on with this. So in the RuneScape universe, the combat system is kind of like a game of rock, paper, scissors. How rock beats scissors, scissors beats paper, paper beats rock. In this case, sword beats bow, bow beats magic, and magic beats sword or combat. And so that's kind of how it works. You can still be defeated, like if you're using magic against bow. A magic user can still defeat a bow. You just get a little bit of an extra boost to the attack stats. So we just picked up the bones of Kaylee and we buried them, which doesn't make sense since she's still there. But essentially, bones will upgrade your prayer, and prayer can help upgrade stats temporarily, and we'll show that off throughout here. Arrgh. Kaylee the pirate, are you going to unalive me? I have some questions. Yes, I'll tell you anything. Who are you? My name's Kaylee. I'm a ranger. Well, I'd been practicing the charge bow. I guess I wasn't as good as I thought. This is level 1, Kaylee. Who are the others? Reese is the leader. All this, the blood pact, it was his idea. He doesn't know magic, but he's a strong fighter. Caitlin is a wizard. Passing the blame, Kaylee. Passing the blame. She was a student at the Wizard's Tower, but she left. She wanted to study dark magic, like every villain arc. What were you planning to do down here? I don't know. Honestly, listen. Reese used to be an acolyte at the church here. He discovered something about these catacombs. So something here I wanted to mention is Kaylee. I wanted to leave Kaylee alive. I don't know something about how they were built. I think Caitlin was a student at the Wizard's Tower. She found something too in the ruins of the old tower from back when Zamorakian wizards used it. I couldn't find the option to do that though. Caitlin and Reese put what they'd found together. They said they discovered a ritual they could perform, something that could give them power over life and death. We made a blood pact, the three of us. So what we'd be in it together, whatever happened. Then we kidnapped Ilona. She was another apprentice from the Wizard's Tower, someone Caitlin had known there. You got yourself in a lot of trouble, Kaylee. Reese and Caitlin are going down there to perform their ritual. I don't know what it involves. And you just went along with this? So the idea is they do a chaotic neutral playthrough on quests and things that have an option. The Blood Pact. We made a Blood Pact, and Reese said that bound me to him. It meant I had to do anything he said. He said he would curse me. So Kaylee really believed in that power of friendship concept, and she didn't realize that she was being manipulated. The pirate, Arg, are you going to kill me? So this is where there wasn't any other option I could find, and so I had to say yes, now unalive. And that was unfortunate because doing the chaotic neutral playthrough, I was going to leave Kaylee alive, but then I was going to unalive some of the other ones. The thought being Reese, for sure, as he kind of was the leader of it and all that. So anyways, we got the bow, and the cool thing about this bow is that it has unlimited arrows at this current time with this quest, and so we don't have to worry about running out of arrows and all that. So Xenia's like, well, that was rough. After finishing this quest and reviewing the footage, I did realize that there is a chance that you could leave them alive if we exited out of that dialogue without attacking them or answering and going to Xenia. So Xenia is going to open the second door to us, and we will come back if we need help. You can see in the chat, come on, Kaylee, we don't have forever. And so now I made a mistake. I put the bow in the shield and was kind of messing up here, but I got it out and was able to start attacking Caitlin. Getting a little low as Caitlin was using magic, hence magic can still beat the rangers, but we did a little bit more damage and we defeated Caitlin, as Xenia said in the chat, and now we will go forth. So something to note is all these quests are going to be uncut, and so I'm only cutting the audio and doing a voiceover because the audio was really spotty as it was set up in error, but the footage will all be uncut as we can only play through this once. So Caitlin says, finish me, and we're gonna ask our questions. Who are you? I am the wizard Caitlin. Thank you, Caitlin. Who are the others? Reese used to be an acolyte at Lumbridge Church. He and I came up with this whole idea. Okay, what are you planning to do? Idiot hero, you don't even know what this place is, do you? This is the tomb of Dragath Nern. Dragath Nern was a necromancer. All right, Caitlin. We understand. He lived in Lumbridge decades ago. He kept his necromancy secret. Everyone thought he was just a wealthy nobleman and wizards. Ah, the secret lifestyle of the rich and the famous. He paid for these catacombs to be built, and he's interred here in a special tomb. I was a student at the Wizard's Tower. I discovered the note Dragath Nern had made while he was a wizard there. Reese was an acolyte here at the church. We learned that Dragath Nerd was buried here. The body of a necromancer contains powerful magic. We learned we could perform a ritual on his tomb to unlock the secrets of his work. We would have gained mastery over life and death. Caitlin. Enough questions. All right, now finish me. Okay. ... All right, now Xenia, she deserved it. Xenia the Ruthless. Okay. Now we have Caitlin's staff, and this will allow us to use magic. As you can see here, I messed up and did not set it. I think the third cultist was a melee fighter. Magic is the best thing to use against melee fighters. Thank you. So I didn't set the air charge is what I needed to do, or the air blast to fight. So it looks down here. The potion is complete. Who are they? The whole group should be present. Let me go, you. Shut up. Who are you, adventurer? What are you doing here? I'm here to free Alonia. Hands off. That's my voice. Cool. So here we get attacked unknowingly, and I was caught off guard trying to shoot some of the air magic, and I may have. It looks like I actually did, but I didn't realize that at the time. Tried to bound it, I noticed I was dying, and so I went to Xenia to get health, and I unalived. So that was the first unalive of the series. However, because I am playing a video game, I can respawn. So I go back, and this is when I got a little bit scared that I had to start the whole quest over. So I talked to Xenia, when you're ready to head down to the catacombs, I'll follow. Uh-oh. But my tombstone was here. The great gods of RuneScape allowed me to come back. And it started the dialogue over, started me where I needed to be. I set the air charge, and then the smartest boss who planned and orchestrated this whole event does not know how to use a staircase. Yep. And so I get into a battle with Reese, and I am surprised at how just extraordinary he is at the stairs. And I go after him with magic, having a hard time hitting him because of these I forget what they're called, but the slabs that go up and down. And then I go in and start fighting him on the staircase, his worst enemy. So we go down and we save the Lumbridge Catacombs, and we bury his bones for prayer XP. Xenia, you did it! You're a champ! So now we're gonna talk to Reese after this. If you defeated the last cultist, you'll need to decide how to deal with him. Again, there was no option at the time, and maybe if I quit and went to Xenia and talked, I would have been able to leave him alive. But you've beaten me, adventurer. Now strike the final blow. End the blood pact in this tomb. No, not until I interrogate you. So who are you? I am Reese, warrior of Zamorak and leader of the blood pact. It's interesting what everyone has to say about themselves and the others. Who are you people? Faithful servants of Zamorak. We bound ourselves together in the great god's service with the blood pact. Yep, like all cults do. You seem to be the most loyal one, though. What are you planning to do down here? End the weak god Zeradome and the dominance over Lumbridge. With the blood pact and the power of the tomb of Dragath Nirn, we would send an army of the undead to claim this town for Zamorak. Cool. Saradomin being mentioned this early in this playthrough is pretty awesome. So that's another one of the gods of RuneScape. Then finish me. End the blood pact in this tomb. Now strike the final blow. Yes, sir. Happily. ... And now we receive Reese's sword, and we talk to the rest, and we exit the quest. Thank you so much. Please get this rope off of me. Thank the gods we're out. I thought I was going to die down here. You've saved my life, whoever you are. Thank you. There it is. Now we're back, and we'll talk to Xenia, and there's a little bit of a plot twist at the end. You did it. I knew you'd be able to help me. Is there anything you want to ask before you seek out your new adventures? I'm ready for my reward. What should I do now? You weren't really wounded, were you? What will happen in the catacombs now? So we have a little epilogue here of what happened. So we didn't want to click reward yet because I want to do a thorough lore share. Reese managed to complete the ritual with his own death. What a loser. He's opened the staircase to the nest of undead creatures in the lower levels of the catacombs. Without a necromancer to control them, the creatures won't leave the tomb. I'll warn Father Eric not to let people go down there. You're an adventurer, though. What a spelling of Eric. If you want to, you can venture into the tomb and fight the creatures. Is there anything you want to ask me? Yeah, that's what... You weren't as badly wounded. Very perceptive adventurer. I was wounded, but not as badly as I looked. So here, I thought there was only going to be one answer I could provide, and so I was going the chaotic neutral route, and I played eeny, meeny, miny, mo with the you risked that woman's life. you risked my life. Scenarios. It turns out after, as you will see, we could go with other options. And we wanted to see what all of them said. And so that is what we ended up doing. And so here is eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, here we go. I choose this one. You're a born adventurer, I can practically smell it on you. People like you have a habit of coming back from things that would unalive an ordinary person. Yeah. As we saw. Yes, very much so. And then we went back here and I was like, oh wait, no, we can ask other questions. So let's go back. You risk that woman's life for the sake of a test? I was prepared to step in and rescue her if you failed, but I won't always be that ready. That's why I had to do this. The world needs heroes. I was a hero once, but I'm not getting any younger. I need to make sure the new generation has its own heroes. So, how did I do? Very well indeed. You're a hero. You're exactly the sort of person the world needs. I'm glad I met you. I'm a hero. Nice. Sure thing. I'm the man of action. Cool. So then what? Yeah, the cultist ritual opened up the lower level of the catacombs, which is swarming with undead. If you want to practice your combat skills, you would go down there. Alternatively, if you explore the world, I'm sure you'll find other quests you can do. So this quest also opens up one of the best low-level training of Slayer. And so we will be doing this in order to upgrade our levels and grind in the future. Farewell, adventurer. So we upgraded our attack, defense, range, and magic to level 5 and received some cool equipment and unlocked the Water Strike spell. So yeah, that's the Lumbridge Catacombs quest. And next time it will be live. It won't be a voiceover, as I will be very careful to make sure the mic and everything is set up. But hope you enjoyed. I thoroughly did. And if you want to see more, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment. I got another agility level just walking there. And so, yeah, that'll do it. So I wish you the best in your gaming journeys, and bye-bye.